Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of It's Jawz&tae. As you all know, I am Tay, and today we have a special guest. Usually she's behind the camera, 9 times out of 10 she is on production team. This is my wife, Bree.
Hello.
Alright, so, well pause. Before we get into the video, if you love your mama, if you love your grandma, like the video right now. If you love your mama and your grandma, like the video. If you don't like one and you like the other one, like the video. It doesn't matter. If you like your daddy. Well, okay. If you like your grandma and your mama, like the video. If you love your daddy, subscribe to the channel. Basically, even if you don't subscribe, your likes help us a lot. It helps us makes our video, it pushes our video out. So every like helps out, basically. So Brianna, do you want to tell them what we have today on the episode?
We are having Pizza Factory.
Yes.
It's supposed to be the best pizza in North Mississippi.
Questionable. Questionable.
Looks pretty good.
It does. I asked a question on Facebook on our page. Best pizza places around. A lot of people said Pizza Factory, so they wasn't too far from us. So hey, let's give them a try. So, are you ready to dig in?
Oh yeah, I've been ready.
Okay.
I've been ready.
Yeah, she's been kind of hanging with me because I gotta
all day
make sure the light and stuff is right. But as you can see,
oh my bad.
Yeah, well, she don't dug into it, but yeah, that's pizza.
A lot of cheese.
That's good. That is really good. Dang, bro. She's smashing it, ain't she? So,
y'all just missed a couple of bites.
right, it's just a few little bites. It's gone. It's almost gone. But one thing about Pizza Factory, you can definitely tell that they make everything from scratch. Like, I've talked to a few people that work there. They say they make their pizza dough from scratch. Sauce is theirs. They even have special homemade ranch that goes great with the pizza. Want to get up close?
I be forgetting about y'all, but you know, nobody tells you after a baby you be really hungry. So you know, but yeah.
Yes. And for those, my bad, sorry, y'all. For those of you that don't know, we recently had our child together. So yay on that. Sorry for that. That's kind of why we just not getting the video out this late. But yeah, we just had our child together. So which brings me to my next question, Brianna. Since you are a first-time mom, how was childbirth? It was easy, wasn't it?
It wasn't as bad as I thought it was. You know, listening to other people, everybody experiences bad, and it depends on your pain tolerance. Honestly, actually, the night of my birthday, it was a crazy night, you know. But it was a great experience. I don't know if I'll do it again, but
you said no more?
I don't know. It was just
so 2 days ago she said
hell no, to the no, 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 hell to the no, hell to the no, to the no, no, no.
And she don't know. Hold what?
My baby is cute and she's sweet, so but maybe one day.
Well,
it's
hopefully
a
not.
God
Fingers
thing.
crossed. I don't want no more kids putting it out there now. I know.
Yes, you do.
I don't know why she's saying that because she hasn't got any sleep none this week, so I don't know why she's saying that. But you know.
It's okay. Because when I'm awake and it's not 4 o'clock in the morning, my baby looks very beautiful, and she's so sweet.
But for her to be like a few days old, y'all, she is so petty. She laughs at us at nighttime. Like we'll be halfway asleep, she's just up laughing, having a good time, kind of taunting mommy and daddy. So as a first time mom, what is something that you're excited for?
I'm excited to watch her grow up and just see what she does with her life. It's amazing that, you know, I never thought that I would have this experience in life, and I'm finally getting to experience and be where I am. Now you already have a kid,
Yeah.
so how I like the 5
The gap,
years.
basically.
Yeah.
So for my previous relationship, I already have a child. So this is her first, but my second. The both experiences were different, and so my experience basically, I feel more full, more complete. I'm excited to see her grow up as well. It's different when you actually the child is living with you throughout the process, so it's exciting, So I still had to, a few nights where I had to stay with my oldest child, but now with this one, of course, it's every single day. No breaks. She's here, can't sleep. So yeah, that's with that. So, but it is fun having a child by someone that you truly love and getting to experience that with, your significant other that you're married to. And so I'm glad we were able to have a child while we were being married. So that's something that I always wanted to have. So that's something that's pretty exciting.
Yeah, and not only that, I think the experience as a whole, no matter if you truly, not with the person that you don't want to be with, just bringing life into the world
Yes.
is a great experience, in my opinion. But
I agree.
I just lost what I was about to say, but that's okay. Now I can say he has been a great help. He gets
She's only
up.
saying that because we're on camera.
No,
She's only saying that because
no,
we're
I'm
on
not.
camera.
He gets up. If I'm up, he up. And this morning I even got to sleep in, and last night, a few times. And he stayed up with the baby. And she's not like a baby that cries like a lot.
Right.
She just got her ways. Like she wanted.
She
She
her
made
way.
up in her mind that she wanted to be held all the time. We did not start out like that, and it's just a time for all 3 of us to adjustment.
Yeah.
But we're getting there.
Mm.
Hopefully, sooner than later, and she won't have her days and nights mixed up.
For sure.
And then we can truly enjoy being new parents.
Right. With some sleep.
Yeah. Because we're walking zombies during the day.
Yes, we are. Most definitely. But hey, it comes with the territory, So no complaints. So one thing else I want to kind of dive into is how we met.
Mm.
So, in today's day and age, most relationships start on social media or a dating app. For us, it was Facebook. I don't know what drew me to her profile. I don't know how I come across her profile. But something told me to DM her. So I messaged her. I shot my shot. I can confidently say I dunked it, basically. She's here. But, we got a number. We had a conversation that night. Instantly connected over the phone. So, it was okay, well, let's meet in person.
We talked all night.
All night long. And so the very next day, we meet at a park. And, of course, she wasn't by herself. She had her cousin.
Yeah, you can't meet a stranger.
Of course, stranger danger. You gotta be careful.
Right?
You gotta be careful.
Gotta bring a friend.
Now, I was by myself, which is risky on my part, because she could have been, she could have kidnapped me.
I could have had another dude waiting for him.
Right, she could have robbed me. Nowadays, people will set you up like that. You go meet a person and everything, and they'll have somebody waiting to set you up. So she could have got me. But, she didn't. Be good on that part.
Even though when we were supposed to be meeting, I was running a little late and he started playing basketball.
Yeah.
And he was sweaty.
I was very sweaty. Yeah. When you finna meet somebody, don't do any kind of extra activities that can cause you to sweat, And even in my sweat, she still talked to me. Even though I was a little sweaty. Or very sweaty.
Very.
Very sweaty, but I know people say this a lot, but like literally from the very first time I saw her, and we engaged in conversation, I knew then that I was going to marry her. I know everybody's generally says that, oh, first time I met, but literally, we had an instant connection, and it was none other. I can proudly say that. I don't know about you, but I can say that. And so we talked for the rest of that week. And 3 days later, she cussed me off for her ex, y'all.
Why did you say that?
She completely ghosted me. So I'm
Why
thinking,
did you say that?
I have to. I'm thinking we good. We going to eventually. That could be taking things slow. We're in the talking stage, But she ghosted me.
I had personal problems going
She
on.
ghosted me, but it's okay. Because, she ended up on the home team. She ended up right back where she belonged. But she ghosted me, y'all. Tell them why you ghosted me, Brianna.
I
Why?
will not.
Why you ghosted me for?
We can move past that part because that part should not have been brought up anyway. But yes, I did. We talked for 3 days and then
She ghosted me.
I had personal issues going on, and
She ghosted me.
I decided that I needed to make changes in my life,
But
which
she coulda
it
made
was
those-
not.
But she could have made those changes with me, y'all.
It was not. It was one of those things where, like, where you, I guess, where you want to be.
Yeah.
Or who you want to be with.
But it's just wrong timing.
It's just the wrong
Mhm.
timing in life. And, I had just graduated high school. I was getting ready to go to college, like 2 hours away from where I was staying. And it just wasn't the right time. And then, a few months down the line,
God was on my side.
I posted a picture on Instagram.
Right.
And I didn't even know he still followed me on Instagram.
Right. I didn't know I still followed on Instagram.
And he commented on my picture, and I DM'd him.
She shot her shot.
I DM'd him
She
first.
came to me.
And from there, we exchanged numbers, and we talked.
And all night long. All night long.
And
For several days.
Yep. And then even
Pizza so good, y'all.
he was supposed to go to work one night. And so he drove to see me instead of going to work.
You can tell them I got fired for something that was not my fault. I used to work at Home Depot, and they were fired. And if you have worked for Home Depot, comment below. If you made it to this point in the video, if you have worked for Home Depot, comment down below. Anyways, if you have worked for Home Depot, you will realize that Home Depot will fire you over anything. The smallest little thing, they will fire you. I was on a forklift, and I accidentally ran over a marker board. Now, I was in the wrong. I should have told my supervisor right then that I ran over a marker board. But it was time to go. I'm like, okay, I'll just tell them in the morning.
He wasn't planning on telling them.
I was planning on telling them, and then the very next day, they was like, you're fired. I could have paid for it. They could have took it out of my check, but they just let me go. So yeah, I came to see her again. Drove 2 hours at the time. And we met and, just had another just indulgent conversation. That was one thing in the earlier part that we did a lot with just communicate. We just communicated a lot about any and everything.
We talked all day, all night. We even out of his comfort zone. We
Oh, yeah.
went to sleep on the phone.
Oh yeah, that's true too.
Which he wasn't really used to that.
Well,
So
I'm a big tester. To this day, if you don't have to call me, especially if you can text it to me. I prefer to be text. But for her, I got
And
out
I'm
of my comfort
different.
zone.
I'm different. I do not text me because it takes me 3 to 5
Yes, it does.
weeks to text you back.
Yes, it does.
And it's not that I don't want to text you back. It's just texting is just not in my thing because if you call me, I'll get the phone call and I'll be like, yeah, and then we done.
Yeah, you can talk.
And then we're done, you know what I'm saying?
Mm.
But if you text me, everybody know. Don't text me. Do not text me if it's important. Or if you want an answer, like right then and there.
But again, she texted me back fast, so it really didn't matter. You know?
No, I didn't.
So, yeah.
No, I didn't. I'm still the same person I was 5 years ago. I did text more then.
Right.
Than I do
I
now.
said, yes, you know, she did.
Because I was just still kind of young then, you know. But moving along, after that, we talked for a little while, and then
I asked her out. It literally took her 2 months to finally say that she'll be my girlfriend officially. It took like 2 months, you know. But, you know, I understood. You know, you got to respect people who just got off a long-term relationship. You got to respect their boundaries and things of that nature. And after 2 months, she finally said yes.
Because he asked me a lot. And I was not quite ready. Because I didn't want to mess up again. You know? And
guess what? We messed up again. We gonna keep it real with y'all. Because, you know, everybody's relationship has their highs and lows. And we've had our highs and we've had our lows. We have. You know, nobody's perfect. By any means. No relationship is perfect.
A lot. Yep. And I still remember when he asked me to be his girlfriend for the final time. Because he was texting it to me or calling me on the phone saying, will you be my girlfriend? I'm like,
but
no.
I did ask him.
Me in person.
I did ask you in person. We was talking in Walmart parking lot one time. You told me no to my face.
I did.
Yep.
I don't remember that.
We was on side of the Walmart parking lot in Santobia. It was like late at night. And I asked you. You told me no.
I think that's the wrong girl.
That was you?
That was the wrong girl.
That was you. That was the right girl. But I used to drive to her college whenever she would have open dorm. And I asked one more time. And she finally said yes, you know.
Yep. And then here we are. We've dated, and then dated some more, and then we broke up, and then dated some more,
and then broke up,
and then dated some more, then broke up.
Got engaged.
Got engaged.
And broke up again. Yep. We broke up again. Yeah.
A few weeks before the wedding, actually.
Yep.
Like, our wedding was in April. We broke up in March.
But, you know, COVID was going on. So the wedding would have got postponed anyway, but we still broke up, you know.
Yes, we had a really bad breakup that time. But in hindsight, it was God's will, I guess you could say. Because here we are today.
Yes.
We've been married for a year and some change, and now we have a beautiful,
very beautiful baby girl.
Who is the light of my eyes. So I'm very proud of my baby. Okay.
As you should. Oh, that's good. But yeah, as you should.
And you know, it's just it's a different type of love.
It is.
It's very.
We started talking at. It's good. It's good piece. We started dating at 20. Now we're both 26, so we kind of.
Well, I'm 25, and it be 26.
She got 30 now. She's old, knocking on 30. Okay. Anyways, we kind of grew up through life, through stages. You know, we had our first apartment together.
Oh yeah, we did.
And then we got our first big boy or adult purchases together, buying vehicles on our own. And then getting real jobs and careers, and then of course we bought a house together. Things that night, then getting married. Now we have a child. You know, we've experienced a lot of life together, and it's, you know, it's special.
Yeah.
Very.
And I hope that we have you know, a lot more life.
Of course. Oh yeah, and we opened up a restaurant together. Can't forget about that.
The worst time. Okay, in my opinion, the absolutely worst time of our lives together. It was draining. Very draining.
Emotionally draining.
Physical.
Mentally.
It was a lot. And we're still young, so just keep that in mind. Like all social life completely stopped.
And small businesses have a bad now, but last year it was bad. It was bad last year.
And then at that time, his daughter was also living with us.
That's true.
And starting school, so that was more extra stress. And
we couldn't really find any good help.
It was a lot. Me personally, I would not recommend opening up a restaurant. Not like, when I say not open up a restaurant, I mean like not like have the idea and be like, oh, okay, I know what I'm gonna do, this, and then jump right into it.
Yes, without having a plan A, B, C, D, because it's
you need
so many unforeseen things that can happen.
You need stages, because yes, in the first couple of weeks you will make money.
Booming.
You will make money, but that's people trying your stuff, trying your product, trying to see if they like it or not. When everybody has tried your product, you slow down tremendously.
You do.
Like it goes from top to like almost non-existent, and especially we were in a pandemic. You know, people losing their jobs, people trying to find work, companies saying they're hiring, but they take weeks to hire you.
That's true.
It was.
And at that time, which was last year in 2021, inflation was just now getting started. Basically, when we opened up our business, now inflation is really high. But back then, food, it's high now, but it was high back then. Food costs was another thing that's just bad for small business owners. It's food costs was awful.
Yeah, because for like 75 wings, chicken wings, you're paying almost $200.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and it was crazy trying to keep up with the demand of the restaurant and trying to keep up with food costs. It was. And
then of course the building that we had was not the best building. A lot of unpredicted
the roof fell in.
Yeah, the roof fell in.
In the middle of our one of our biggest days, actually.
Sunday, we had Soul Food Sunday. The restaurant be packed.
And like people were still pulling in even when the roof fell in, and it was like dust and ceiling particles.
I had to run to the store to get some rolls. So this is gonna be like one thing I can say. Every Sunday we sold out. We always had a line to the door every Sunday. This particular Sunday, I had to go to the store get some rolls. She calls my phone, screaming, "The roof just fell in! The roof fell!" I'm like, what?
Okay.
So I pull up to the building. On one side, you got people going in, running in, and on the other side of the building, you got people running out, and it's just dust everywhere. People just running around crazy.
It was crazy. I was actually in the back doing something, and like I heard this like crack, and I was like, "What was that?" And then one of the employees was like, "The roof fell in!" Like we have customers, like it was so chaotic. Like the workers was running around crazy, the customers was running around crazy. I was trying to make sure that nobody got hurt because the roof literally fell in and on top of people's tables. Like they were sitting at the tables and the roof fell in.
And in my mind, I'm like, oh my God, we're finna get sued. We're finna get sued.
But we had the best customers
They understood.
ever.
Yes. Thank y'all. Because y'all still watch these videos. Thank y'all for not suing us. We appreciate that.
And they were a big help. You know, they made sure, you know, to get, you know, who couldn't get up and go. But it was a crazy time. And even doing that, I was like trying to lock the door so nobody could come in. I was trying to get the people out. and people was like, "Oh, we want to take our food to go. Can you still fix my plate?" Because we still had a line. Like
We
the
still had a line
line
at
was
the door.
out the door.
Yes.
All of the tables was completely full, and they were like, "We don't care about this. That was over there.
We over here, so
We just want our food. We'll still pay." And I was like, it was crazy. It was a crazy, crazy, crazy day for us. But yeah.
fun time. But even after we closed down, we a few months later we kind of converted the restaurant into like a food pop-up tent.
Yeah, we did.
And for a few months this year, we would go to festivals. We would set up a pop-up tent in the town that we stay in currently. Cause
and I was very pregnant.
She was, you know, we was in the heat of thing. Like we talking about June, July, big as I don't know what. Still, but she was still out there though. You know, I'm proud of her. I know she wouldn't do it again because it was pretty hot, a lot of hot summers, and then we would be busy like literally every time. Besides one event, we would always be busy. You know, so hopefully in a future episode, at our next upcoming event, which should be in October, I'm gonna do a video of people's reaction trying our food because we got some good food. Just gonna throw that
I
out there
don't
now.
know when he gonna find time to do that between him cooking.
I got production.
Production got a baby. Okay. So between that and this, I don't know.
We'll figure something out.
Yeah.
But okay, rating the pizza.
Okay. I'll rate the pizza.
And you gotta go into detail and also keep it real. Me and Jawz, we keep it real with our reviews. Non-biased as possible.
I'll say I give it a 9.
9, okay.
I like Pizza Factory. I ain't gonna hold y'all. Very cheesy, light buttery crust.
Yes.
Me personally, I like hot pizza, but this was cold pizza because somebody took forever to set all of this up, and you know, a girl was just, you know, but
she was
you know,
already digging to the pizza.
yeah, you know, I was picking at it while he was setting it up, and you know, he kept asking me questions. I was getting a little irritated, but that's okay. That's okay. I love him. He wanted to do a video, so I did a video. And shout out to my mom and my sister for watching the baby while we did this.
And our production man Eli behind the camera. Shout out to him.
Yes. But I'll give it a 10. I always.
Oh, so yeah. How do you go from a 9 to a 10?
Sorry. I'm sorry. Count that. I still got pregnant brain, y'all. Okay, my baby is not even like a week old yet. Okay, so don't hold it to me. Yeah, but I'll give it a 9.
She had to think about for a second. Okay, hold on. What was that? Okay.
I'll give it a 9. It's really good. If you haven't had it before, please go give them a try.
Where are they located at? Okay, Pizza Factory is located in Baldwyn, Mississippi.
Oh, I thought you asked me the address.
No, not the address, but they're located in Baldwyn, Mississippi. They're open 7 days a week.
Call to make sure.
Yeah, because sometimes they will not be open, you know, and they won't post it on Facebook. So, you know, it doesn't hurt to call.
And call before you go, just to make sure. Don't be like us and only call when you get halfway there, and just to be told, or they don't answer the phone, and then you continue driving all the way down there like we did one time,
man, yeah.
and then the parking lot is completely empty.
Right. Nothing said on anything, but you know, hey, my rating. I'm gonna give them a 9 as well. I haven't had Pizza Factory none this year. I've been on a weight loss goal. Started at 340, now I'm at 275. You know, woo to me. But one thing I love about their pizza is like how thick it is. It's very toasty as well. I don't really like you know, like
all of this is cheese.
yeah,
Hold
like
on,
it's
let me show
mainly
you.
just cheese.
That's the bread and this the cheese. Like
They put a thick layer of cheese on their pizza.
I
and
love cheese.
The marinara that they use, I can tell again, is made from scratch. It's very tasting. The bread is very sweet. Highly recommend Pizza Factory. Love them. Ranch
with
is
that
good
ranch.
too, especially with the ranch. If you're gonna try
You
them,
gotta
try with the
dip
ranch.
it. You gotta
Yes.
dip it.
Dip the pizza in the ranch. But you can't go wrong. Now, I'm not gonna say they're the best pizza because apparently y'all have been telling us that Lost Pizza is better than Pizza Factory. So eventually we're gonna do a pizza video on Lost Pizza.
Lost Pizza is more of like a corporation than anything. So yeah.
All right.
Well,
yeah, and Pizza Factory is locally owned. So, but if you have anything else you want to add,
no.
but yeah, that's it for today's video. Again, if you love your mama, like the video. If you love your daddy, subscribe to the video. Jawz will be back for our next video as well. He got in trouble with Mama Jawz for not praying in the last video, not praying correctly. Did we pray?
No, we didn't. We just jumped
Mama
on
Jawz, I'm sorry. We didn't get to pray. I'm sorry. I am sorry. If this video gets 100 likes, we will get Mama Jawz on the channel as well. So let's get this video to 100 likes. But I'm Tay. This is Brianna. On of course, our YouTube channel is jawz&tae, and peace.